Saturday is cyclone day. Though technically it won't be a cyclone when we get to it, but never let that get in the way of a good story, so we're going to call it a cyclone. We're going to head north and go straight into the eye of the storm, so to speak. So we want to end up here. We're currently somewhere down here. So what we want to do is, as we approach the system here, because the wind's going to be coming from the southeast a bit more, we will get lifted into the low. So we want to try and hit this western edge and the low centre, and then we will jibe out and hopefully get knocked out, so that then essentially we get the shortest distance. On these cyclones though, in this area here, that is a cloud, and that is a monster cloud, as I would say on a satellite image, and that's really convective, and that'll be really squally. So at the moment we're expecting sort of 30 knots in this region, but it's likely in terms of gusts you could get probably almost half that again, so we could well be looking at sort of 40 to 45 knot gusts. And obviously also a lot of rain. It's going to probably be quite full on, even though it's not a tropical cyclone, it's just a little disturbance. It's still going to have quite a bit of breeze associated with it.
So shortly, a cyclone develops when you have an area with very hot air, which you have in the tropics, and that rises very quickly and sucks in a lot of cold air. So that's the basics. And then because the Earth rotates very quickly, a lot of things happen with that air, so it actually rotates around the center of this cyclone. A way you can illustrate this, we've set up a little experiment. One of the only experiments that have been performed to my knowledge in the toilet of a Volvo Ocean 65, and it contains salt water from the Indian Ocean, a carbon fiber toilet, and milk powder, and a pump. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show the rotation of this cyclone, hopefully.
Go for it, PD. Okay, that's a bit of wind.
It's a bit of wind.
And now it's gonna rotate.
Milk is the wind, look at that, it's rotating. So the center, it's not rotating very fast, but then around it, it rotates. And look, so wind going out the toilet. I think it worked. I would call that a very successful experiment. Woo! We made it! I made a cyclone!
So you can see that the storm is going towards the track that we are going to sail over here. And it looks like it's intensifying a little bit. So the more red you see, the more breeze there is on the map. But it's not the breeze what is the big problem, but the biggest issue will be the sea state, because even like 30 knots of breeze, you probably get 6-7 meter big waves. If we're going downwind in 30 knots of breeze, we have in boat speeds of 25 knots, and we might actually have a sea state coming from the front. So you can imagine if you have a wave height of 4 or 5 meters, where you're sailing straightly directly into, yeah, something will bust. So it will be that balance of sailing fast and keeping the boat in one piece.
This is so nice, it's horrible, especially tropical storms. They're very unconstant, unstable.
This storm is second to none. I've never seen something more impressive than this. It's like, and we're gonna go.
We need to know very soon that it works or not, because we've got a tropical storm arriving tomorrow, so obviously we'll need to take a risk. So we need it to work. Finger crossed.